Welcome to the third lecture of chapter Respiration and Circulation. In the previous lecture, we have studied about the human respiratory system. As you know that human respiratory system consists of several parts like nostrils or external nares, nasal cavity, pharynx, larynx, trachea, bronchi, right bronchus, left bronchus, therefore bronchi, bronchioles, and lungs. All these parts make the human respiratory system. The lungs are called respiratory organs of human because in human being the exchange of gases, exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide take place with the help of lungs. Therefore, lungs are called respiratory organ. Right lung is divided into three lobes, left lung is divided into two lobes, and each lobe of lung consists of bronchioles. These tiny branches are called bronchioles. Therefore, each lobe consists of bronchioles, and these bronchioles terminate in the alveolar sac or air sac, and each air sac consists of about 10 to 12 alveoli. These balloon-like structure or grace-like structure are called alveoli. Human lungs has about 700 millions of alveoli. Now, these alveoli are covered with network of blood capillaries. These are the network of blood capillaries from the pulmonary artery and pulmonary vein. Okay. Now, today in this video we have to start with next topic. The next topic is mechanism of respiration. Now, in the first lecture we have already studied the concept of respiration, definition of respiration. During respiration, we take oxygen. This oxygen enters the body cell. Inside the body cell, this oxygen combined with organic compound. Means oxygen oxidizes organic compound. After the oxidation of organic compound, carbon dioxide and water vapor are formed as the byproduct. And during this process, energy is released. This released energy gets stored in the form of ATP, adenosine triphosphate. Therefore, this complete process of taking in oxygen, giving out CO2 and water vapor till the formation of ATP, these all things we have to clear in the mechanism of respiration. Therefore, mechanism of respiration includes four processes. There are four processes of mechanism of respiration. First process is breathing, second process is external respiration, third process is internal respiration, fourth process is cellular respiration. Therefore, breathing, external respiration, internal respiration and cellular respiration. These are the four processes of mechanism of respiration. Now, first we will talk about the breathing. What is breathing? Breathing means what? The process of intake of oxygen and giving out CO2 is called breathing. The process of intake of oxygen and giving out CO2, that process is called breathing. Means when we breathe, that time we take in oxygen from the atmosphere into the lungs and we give out carbon dioxide from lungs into the atmosphere. This exchange of gases which is take place between atmosphere and lungs, that is called breathing. Therefore, breathing mechanism involve two events. Breathing mechanism involve two processes. First event is intake of oxygen, that is called inspiration, and second event or second process is giving out carbon dioxide, that is called expiration. Therefore, inspiration and expiration, these are the two events. These are the two processes of mechanism of breathing. Now, both these steps complete. Both these steps, inspiration and expiration, both these steps complete with the help of parts of thoracic cage and diaphragm. Now, which are the part of thoracic cage that involved during the process of inspiration and expiration? The parts of thoracic cage are ribs, intercostal muscles and sternum. These are the three parts of thoracic cage. And also diaphragm involved during the process of inspiration and expiration. मित्रांनो, तुमच्यासमोर या ठिकाणी ही थोरॅसिक केजची डायग्रॅम मी दाखवलेली आहे. ह्युमन थोरॅसिक केजच्या वेंट्रोलॅटरल साईडला 12 रिब्स असतात. एका वेंट्रोलॅटरल साईडला 12 रिब्स असतात, दुसऱ्या वेंट्रोलॅटरल साईडला 12 रिब्स असतात. हे ब्ल्यू कलरमध्ये जे दाखवले ते काय आहेत, रिब्स आहेत. Therefore, human thoracic cage consists of 12 pair of ribs. There are 12 pair of ribs in the thoracic cage. नंतर दुसरा पार्ट आहे इंटरकोस्टल मसल. इंटरकोस्टल मसल म्हणजे काय, तर 2 रिब्सच्या मध्ये टायनी मसलचा जो ग्रुप आहे रेड कलरमध्ये दाखवलेला आहे, 2 रिब्सच्या मध्ये टायनी मसल्सचा ग्रुप आहे, त्याला म्हणतात इंटरकोस्टल मसल्स. These intercostal muscles are present between the 2 ribs. आता बाहेरच्या साईडचे जे इंटरकोस्टल मसल आहेत त्यांना म्हणतात एक्सटर्नल इंटरकोस्टल मसल, आणि आतल्या बाजूचे जे इंटरकोस्टल मसल आहेत त्यांना म्हणतात इंटरनल इंटरकोस्टल मसल. नंतर थोरॅसिक केजचा तिसरा पार्ट आहे स्टर्नम. स्टर्नम म्हणजे काय, तर आपल्या थोरॅसिक केजच्या मिडवेंट्रल साईडला मध्यभागी, ऑन द मिडवेंट्रल साईड ऑफ द thoracic cage there is the flat elongated bone. That flat elongated bone is called sternum. आता या ठिकाणी thoracic केजच्या खाली ही thoracic cavity आहे. Below the thoracic cavity there is the abdominal cavity. Between thoracic and abdominal cavity there is the dome shaped partition. This dome shaped muscular partition is called diaphragm. Okay, तर तुम्हाला thoracic केजचं डिस्क्रिप्शन स्ट्रक्चर लक्षात आलं असेल. आता इन्स्पिरेशन, लेट्स सी अबाउट द इन्स्पिरेशन. नाउ व्हाट इज इन्स्पिरेशन? व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय इन्स्पिरेशन? Inspiration means what? This is the figure of inspiration and this is the figure of expiration. The process of obtaining oxygen from the atmosphere is called inspiration. What is inspiration? The process of obtaining oxygen. The process of obtaining oxygen from the atmosphere is called inspiration. Means during inspiration, air containing oxygen is taken into the lungs. During inspiration, air containing oxygen is taken into the lungs. Inspiration is active process. Now, how does this process happen? During the inspiration means when we take in oxygen, that time what happen? During inspiration, this dome-shaped diaphragm become flat and goes downward. During inspiration, dome-shaped diaphragm become flat and goes downward. During inspiration, the external intercostal muscle, these are the external intercostal muscle. These external intercostal muscle get contract, and due to this contraction of intercostal muscle, the ribs and sternum, these are the ribs and sternum moves downward, moves upward and outward. Due to the contraction of intercostal muscle, ribs and sternum moves upward and outward, and due to this process causes the volume of thoracic cavity to increase. इन्स्पिरेशन होत असताना हे एक्सटर्नल इंटरकोस्टल मसल कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट होतात. एक्सटर्नल इंटरकोस्टल मसल कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट झाल्यामुळे काय होत असतात, स्टर्नम आणि रिब्स जे असतात, स्टर्नम आणि रिब्स हे अपवर्ड आणि आउटवर्डला जातात. अपवर्ड आणि आउटवर्डला गेल्यामुळे काय होत असतो, थोरॅसिक कॅव्हिटीचा जो व्हॉल्यूम असतो तो काय होत असतो, इन्क्रीज होत असतो. सिन्स द व्हॉल्यूम ऑफ थोरॅसिक कॅव्हिटी इन्क्रीज, the pressure inside the lungs and pressure inside the thoracic cavity decreases. thoracic volume increase झाला इन्स्पिरेशन करताना, thoracic volume increase झाल्यामुळे काय होत असतो, लंग्स आणि thoracic केज मधला जो प्रेशर असतो तो ड्रॉप होतो किंवा डिक्रीज होतो. टू इक्वलाइज द लो प्रेशर इनसाइड द लंग्स, टू इक्वलाइज द लो प्रेशर इनसाइड द लंग्स, air from the atmosphere rushes into the lungs. This is how the process of inspiration take place. Now let's see about the second process of breathing, that is the expiration. Now what is the process of expiration and how this process will happen? Now expiration means what? The process of releasing out, the process of releasing out carbon dioxide to the atmosphere is called expiration. Means during expiration air containing carbon dioxide and water vapor pours out of the lungs. During the expiration, air containing carbon dioxide and water vapor pours out of the lungs. Expiration is a passive process. Now let's see how does this process happen. During expiration, the diaphragm get relaxed. This is the diaphragm. During expiration, when we force out carbon dioxide, that time this diaphragm get relaxed and push upward and become again dome shape. जेव्हा एक्सपिरेशन करतो आपण, कार्बन डायऑक्साईड बाहेर टाकण्याची प्रोसेस करतो, त्यावेळेला हा डायफ्रेम रिलॅक्स होतो. डायफ्रेम रिलॅक्स झाल्यानंतर तो काय होत असतो, अपवर्डला मूव्ह होतो. अपवर्ड मूव्ह झाल्यानंतर परत काय होत असतो, डायफ्रेम अगेन बिकम डोम शेप. नाउ ड्युरिंग एक्सपिरेशन द इंटरकोस्टल मसल ऑल्सो गेट रिलॅक्स. इंटरकोस्टल मसल सुद्धा रिलॅक्स होतात. अँड due to the relaxation of intercostal muscle, the pulling the ribs and sternum inward and downward. इंटरकोस्टल मसल रिलॅक्स झाल्यामुळे काय होत असतं, रिब्स आणि स्टर्नम जे असतात ते काय होतात, इनवर्ड आणि डाऊनवर्डला पुल होत असतात. अँड दिस कॉजेस डिक्रीज इन द थोरॅसिक व्हॉल्यूम. दिस कॉजेस डिक्रीज इन द thoracic volume. Since the volume of thoracic cavity decreases, the pressure in the thorax and pressure in the lungs will get increased and lungs get compressed. Due to this, air or carbon dioxide in the lung rushes out through the nostril. In this way, the process of expiration happen. Remember one thing: one inspiration and one expiration. One inspiration and one expiration is one breath. Okay. Below this डायग्रॅम, मित्रांनो डायग्रॅमच्या खाली बघा, इन्स्पिरेशन आणि एक्सपिरेशन दोघांचा डिफरन्स मी लिहून दिलेला आहे. ड्युरिंग इन्स्पिरेशन व्हॉट हॅपन, ऑक्सिजन इज टेकन इन टू दी लंग्स. ड्युरिंग द एक्सपिरेशन कार्बन डायऑक्साइड इज फोर्स आउट ऑफ द लंग्स. Inspiration is active process, expiration is passive process. During the inspiration, diaphragm become flat and goes downward. During expiration, diaphragm become dome shape and pushed upward. Fourth difference, during inspiration, intercostal muscle contract. During expiration, intercostal muscle relax. But fifth difference, during inspiration, ribs sternum moves upward and outward. During expiration, ribs sternum move inward and downward. सहावा difference काय, during inspiration there is increase in thoracic volume. During expiration there is decrease in thoracic volume. Seventh difference, in the inspiration, due to decrease in thoracic volume, increase in thoracic volume, there is decrease in the pressure on the pressure of thorax and lungs. And during expiration, due to decrease in thoracic volume, there is increase in the pressure in the thorax and lungs. Okay, this is all about the breathing. Thank you.